We are parked at Beards Hollow, and the bike trail, there's actually one that goes back behind us. I think that goes towards the lighthouse, and then there's one that goes, I think, to the right towards El Waco, and we're going to stick to the left up here and go towards Long Beach. And there's a little lake up here, Beards Hollow Lake, so we're going to check that out. It's very peaceful here, very pretty. We're ready to get on the bikes and go. It is 4 o'clock and we are just heading out on the Discovery Trail from the Beards Hollow. There is the part that goes to El Waco. I might have to check that bridge out next, or maybe just an overlook. And this is where we're going. There are no motorized vehicles, just hiking and bicycling. And it is already gorgeous. 8 miles till we hit Long Beach. It's a little bit misty out, but the temperature is just upper 60s. Feels great. There's Dave. Gnats. Ugh. Starting to hear the Pacific Ocean. There it is.
It's a little side trail to go out on.
Should we go do it?
Yeah.
We're taking a side trip. The sand is very difficult to bicycle through. Whew. I'm gonna stop right here. We just want to see the ocean. It's the first good glimpse we've had. Wow, what a great place to be on a bicycle. This is gorgeous. I love it. Just love it. And it's so green. It's really beautiful.
Really good.
These little teaser views of the ocean are making me want more. We can hear it. There's the ocean. We're going to take a break and walk up to this little viewing platform. Take a look at the ocean. Here we have some wildlife. Got 2 little bucks, a 2-point and a spike. And then beyond them, there are horseback riders on the beach. That looks like a really pleasant way to spend a day too. This is where we came from. You can see the mist that we were going through, and it looks like we could get some more. Looks like some more is maybe moving in from the ocean, but that's okay. Off we go towards Long Beach. I'm working up an appetite, so we might get some food there. It's 4:30. We're crossing a road, and down on the right it said Sea View, and on the left it was beach access. Oh, cool. That's pretty neat. At 4 miles from where we started riding, we've got this really cool carving of dolphins. I think that bikes aren't allowed on that, but that looks really cool to walk on. Due to declining populations of salmon and clams, less people were coming to the area. So Long Beach, in efforts to bring tourism in, started a kite festival and created this nearly half-mile long boardwalk, which is beautiful and also includes artwork installations alongside. Let's go check this out. Wow, cool. All sorts of whale stuff. Low clearance. How low? Will I fit?
Yep.
Just.
I'm sure a lot of people found that today.
This is the end of that boardwalk. And there's a nice big parking lot here and some barbecue areas. And then I think that's the way into town, into Long Beach, but I'm not sure. We're gonna ride around a little. We're only at 4.5 miles from where we started. Behind this tent, we see the other side of the trail. We are not at the end yet, which is great. I was expecting at least 2 more miles of riding. Hi. Yay, Discovery Trail. This marker here, right on the other side of that boardwalk where the trail breaks, is where Lewis and Clark first set their eyes on the Pacific Ocean. That's pretty neat. I rose early this morning from under a wet blanket caused by a shower of rain which fell in the latter part of last night. I set out with a view to proceed near the coast. In his detailed journal, Clark mentions that when he reached the shore of the Pacific, he found a sturgeon that had been washed ashore. So that's why there's this sculpture. Well, that's really neat for scale. I think if I were him, I'd want to have my statue maybe facing the ocean. What do you think?
I love it. It's quite a great ride so far.
Yeah.
Beautiful day.
That's rattling. Just this cool tree. And the trail goes around it. Yeah. This tree is in fact a metal sculpture. That's pretty cool. It looks like we're heading away from the water and towards some residential area. So we are now exiting the Discovery Trail, I believe. Actually, it's still a sign. Maybe it continues on. But we are definitely in town, and we are going to try to find a place for dinner. I will meet up with you at whatever place we find to eat. Stopping at the Corral, home of the Mega Burger. Fish and chips, baby. Dave got a burger. Well, that was tasty. The fries were excellent, and the fish was really good. And now all we have to do is just jump right back on our bikes and head back to the campground. How'd you like yours?
It was very good. Very good after a long ride.
All right. And if I see something else to show, I'll show. Otherwise, it'll just be a few little clips on the way back. We're just going back the same way we came. That Corral Burger place was directly across the street from where the Discovery Trail ended. So that was perfect. You just want burgers and fish or something. But there are a lot of other selections. If you want to go further, we did see a pizza place and a Mexican place. The pizza place had an outdoor patio so you could watch your bikes. And the sun is out. This is gorgeous. Tiny things on the bike trail. Those little millipedes are all over the trail. I'm trying really hard not to hit them, but I don't think I'm going to miss all of them. Well, the sun is behind a cloud. Ooh, look, a hawk. There's the van. We made it back. Safe and sound. We have our bikes stowed, ready to go back to the campsite, but first we're going to come down here and check out that cool bridge we saw when we first arrived here. Whoa, the shore was here 200 years ago. But when the sand dunes formed, they started filling in the area and it turned into a coastal forest wetland. That's really cool. Trail does keep going on up into the woods. That was really fun. It was only 13.59 miles round trip from where we parked here at, what was this place called again?
Oh, she'll insert it when we get there.
Yes, I'll put what it's called. From where we parked to the burger place and back was 13.59 miles. And Dave had a guess that it was 50 feet of elevation gain, and it was 48. So I would say that it's flat, but the weird thing is the whole trail's like up and down because it's really kind of going over the dunes. You may have seen at the beginning a video clip of us leaving our campsite on bike. We did not bike to the trail where we parked here. We were advised by the ranger to park either here or at the North Head Lighthouse. And as we drove up, we could see why. I definitely wouldn't recommend bicycling from the campground, especially if you have children with, because it is, there's no shoulder at all. It's narrow and windy and there's traffic. So really there is no tie-in from the campground. The trail itself is paved all the way. And if you want to make it longer, I believe that the other end of it goes all the way into Il Waco. I'm not sure how many miles that adds onto it. I'll try to look that up and insert it here. It was actually just a really beautiful ride, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Great scenery. Could hear the ocean the whole way. Could see the ocean sometimes. Yeah, it was a very relaxing weekday and ride.
Yep. Really nice to do as a couple or a family, especially. I think just a beautiful ride.